Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today is my first game in the RhamPanzer, is what me and my buddies like to call it. So a little history behind the RhamPanzer. When the Tier 10s dropped, me and Drewski looked at all the Tier 10 scouts, and we were really deep into scout playing at that time. So we were intrigued by all the Tier 10 scouts, and we looked pretty much at all the stats, kind of compared all of them, and ranked them T100 Light or T Light, AMX 13105, then the Wizard, and then, or I'm sorry, Sheridan, Wizard, and then the RhamPanzer. The RhamPanzer really didn't do anything special or better than any other scout tank, besides like gun depression. However, in the last two updates, they've buffed it multiple times, and now when you look at the stats, I don't have direct numbers on what they adjusted. Then you can look that up in the patch notes if you wanted to. But I'm going to keep it short. It has 100 vision, it has 100 mobility, and it has 62 concealment, which those are like the three main things that you want in your scout tank. So I've been kicking this around, whether I wanted to pick it up or not, and just since they're 30% off on Tier 10s, I decided I got some silver laying around, I might as well just pick it up and see how it plays. Because I'm going to do some streaming on like all Tier 10s and just kind of give some gameplay out on that. So I've been trying to pick up as many 10s as I can. I'll quit babbling, let's jump into the game. Now remember, it's my first game. I don't put 100% crew in it because I don't want to spend the gold. I'm sort of free to play. This is a Tier 10 match. We have an 8, they have 2 9s. We're on Sand River, and on Sand River I always like to get down the K line and get that spotted out. Because majority of the team, when you're on this side, for council meta, whatever reason, this team likes to go up in the mountains. They like to have a snowball fight up there or something, I'm not sure. But I think it's just a place where you can go and not get spotted and not have to participate if you don't need to. Or maybe like 1 or 2 tanks will come up there and it's fun to destroy them with the 6 teammates that you have on your team. Alright, that's enough sarcasm out of me. So this is the ridge that I like to work on. You can't see the circle, camo circle, or detection circle to vision cone on my mini-map, but with a non-100% crew, the only thing I'm running, I mean I have chocolate and vents, but I don't have coated optics, and this thing's vision is about 1 square ahead of its camo detection circle. Alright, since these two are making an aggressive push, I figured there was more tanks covering them, so I wanted to make one more sweep before I left here, and sure enough, I spotted a couple more. And as long as I can just keep them spotted, that'll allow my arty and my tank destroyers to do some work as they come over that hill. It's really strange the way the Wargaming balances tanks, because I feel like we never seen, like this tank was not played very often. You rarely seen a RhamPanzer in any of the matchmaking. So their balancing is to like buff it up if it's not being played. I don't know. That's just kind of my opinion. Maybe it just was as terrible as me and Drewski thought. I get to the center here. Working in your scouts, I mean, you can stay and fight in aggressive locations. However, if you want to get ace tankers in your scout, be in safe locations where you're still spotting for your team. You can see my setup for my team. They're finally coming out of the mountains to help. And then we have 2 heavies in the ditch which can't see anything, and we have a tank destroyer that's covering arty and K9. So after I shot, I get detected and that bat chat hits me. And this object 277 that's camping base takes a swing at me. I'm just frustrated because I can't go anywhere, get vision out, and throw shells out. So I come up here for some vision, and then I realize I just parked next to a Jaegeru that is spotted. So since they have 2 artillery, this probably isn't my best decision. But then that IS-7 pops up. I can see his side. I tried to track him there, but I didn't break his track. And then I just wanted to fall back again. These guys are proceeding forward on the A line, so I kind of want to get vision out as far as the mid goes, because they're essentially behind sand dunes and can't see what they're driving into. So I want to try to get vision up and get them the ability to see what they're driving into. And I didn't spot that Artie, so they spotted him. But I do see that 13105, I get a shot into him. I missed my second shot. But guys, this gun handling is actually pretty solid on this tank. Gun depression's nice, even though I haven't really utilized it. Alright, and then there's a full health E100 camping base. If you ever get a T34, T32, or E100, make sure you don't leave the spawn. And I just switched to heat shells. I did pen him with my APCR, but I figure if he turns his turret at all, I'll probably need the heat, because that'll help me get a penetration at a steeper angle. And now since my guys actually moved out of the mountain to do something, I'm feeling more confident about this game. I just want to continue to get vision out. Once I feel it's safe and they have retreated, I'm going to push forward. We got a 4-tank advantage. They didn't really push out the K-line. Like, if I was on red team, I feel like if you're going to push K-line, you can't just stop in K7, especially with artillery. You need to push forward, start getting up the 0 line. So they got a 268 on a sliver. We got a 13105 that's full health. They got a bat chat here. I missed my shot. I'm really not 100% sure what's detecting me. I think it's the 268. Get a shot into the bat chat. And yeah, once I look to my left, I see the 268s all the way on top of the dune trying to get shots into me. And I know this 13105 has 3 shells. I missed my first shot. I tried to ram him, which maybe wasn't a great idea. And then he just shot his 3rd shot. So now it's pretty much just hunt him down. Sad thing is this went from like the worst tier 10 scout to arguably one of the best. And then the AMX 13105 got nerfed into oblivion as far as gun handling goes. And the only thing that the 13105 had over any other tank was its combat capacity. Like, to drive in there, be able to dump 3 shells and get out of there, which was at high risk, but definitely was taken advantage of by good players. So that was my favorite tier 10 scout. You could hide in bushes, get good vision out for the team, and then when it came down to it, if someone wasn't paying attention, then you could go punish them for it. However, that's overpowered, so now it's got like the same reload as what the bat chat used to have. It's like a 26-second reload for a 3 shell clip, and the gun handling is so bad. So for you to drop all 3 shells is pretty rare unless you can get like in behind someone that isn't going to turn their turret towards you. So they've really limited the combat capacity in the 13105, and I'd say, I mean, I still enjoy the tank, but you just can't do what you used to do in that tank. So I took second on the team. This guy, this Sheridan, tier 10 scout, did 2,800 damage, 800 assists, but he did have 4 kills. Alternatively, I had 3,800 damage with 4,300 assisted, so I'm really not too sure. I mean, he even beat me by a substantial amount. So maybe I should get more kills. But like I said, guys, this is my first game without 100% crew. Made 36,000 silver with my premium, but I did 38,000 damage, 4,300 assisted, so over 8k damage combined, and it's a level 2. I guess I'm a little late on the RhamPanzer train, and a lot of people have probably picked this up and had some epic games in it. So I'm gonna keep plugging away, try to get an ace in this, but alternatively, I'll try to get a all tier 10 stream going, and you'll probably see it featured on there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.